Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is Saturday morning. Welcome to our wellness education series. I'm Stephanie Hilgendorf. I'm a wellness advocate with doTERRA. I'm here talking with our wellness family. Um, Today's topic is one that is affecting a lot of people right now about seasonal emotions. But before we get there, we want to make sure that we talk about our different promotions. We have our product of the month this month, which is actually going to be the last day you can get that today. If you order 125 PV or product value by the 15th of the month, you get a free oil of the month. And I'm pulling up all of my stuff here just to make sure that I have it here in front of me. Yes, we have our product of the month this month is MetaPower. It's just a small bottle of MetaPower. It's the oil. You can add it to your water. You can use it on your skin for dry brushing. You can put it in a capsule and take it internally. But that is our free product of the month this month. If you order 125 by the 15th of the month. However, if you order one of the VMG Omega like foundational wellness bundles, you can actually get that product of the month any day of the month if you order that. So just kind of keep that in mind for the future. And we also have one of the oils that we're going to be talking about today is 10% up all month long. And that is Adaptive, which is one of my favorites. Those are the promotions. I'm going to also show our calendars for February, what we have for the rest of the month. There we go. So we have our wellness education on Saturdays. Next week, we're going to be talking about immune support. And then we have our business education calls on Tuesdays. This last Tuesday, we did not have our call, but I'm going to go ahead and swap that. You're going to see it in our March calendar. But how to enroll somebody is going to be this Tuesday. So if you have a friend, and even if you're just sharing product, you're not really wanting to do this as a business, it's a good class to know how to enroll. And then how to create a link generator is next week. All of the information is on the right-hand side, our business education calls, the times. If there's anything else, like we have products or calls that are registered with doTERRA, like our Empowered Success business trainings. We have different trainings that doTERRA offers. I'm also putting those on the calendar, but those have a different Zoom link directly with doTERRA. This coming Wednesday, though, if you're part of our team, so if you are using doTERRA as an income source, we have a compensation plan update chat. There's some changes coming with our compensation plans, in my opinion, in a good way. I feel like it's amazing. But there's lots of questions because it's something new. And it's not really taking place until like this summer, but we want to make sure you have all of your questions answered. So that is for February. And now I'm going to share what we're looking forward to for March. So for March, we are going to have Saturday the 1st and Tuesday the 4th off because doTERRA has our leadership retreat in San Antonio, Texas. So I'm going to be out of town during those days. So those days we will have off. But then we will have some springtime fun classes, which is basically like, seasonal allergies, seasonal threats, those types of things. We're going to be talking about that because come March and April, we're starting to get more of those types of things that show up. We're going to talk about sleep support, stress support, and we'll talk about our frankincense and deep blue products. We also, for our business side, rank and bonus, how to earn review, and then our enrollment and link generator review. So that's what we have going on for our team stuff on Tuesdays. And then we have our leadership call through doTERRA. And then also we'll do another comp plan chat for the enhancements that are coming on to Wednesday the 19th. So those are our announcements. Now we can go ahead and get started with the class. So today we're talking about seasonal emotions. So we know emotions run high pretty much all year long, but when it comes to wintertime and when the sun's not shining as much, they can have an effect on a lot of people. Seasonal affective disorder, I think, is one of the things. SAD is one of the things that a lot of people have talked to me recently about. And so we have a lot of oils and products that can help support. And one thing that I'm always going to say is having a foundational wellness like our VMG or Lifelong Vitality, having a foundational nutritional support in your system is going to be a great foundation and will actually make these oils work better and more effectively. So I am going to highlight this so that way you can see when I show this up on video. There we go. So that way people can see when I'm showing these oils, because I'm not showing any slides. First thing I want to talk about is our emotional aromatherapy line. We have a whole kit, a whole line of our emotional aromatherapy oils, and they're named perfectly. So we have 6 different oils. We have them in 5 milliliter bottles, and we also have them in touch rollers. So we're just going to start talking about them. We have, so the regular 5 milliliters, these are straight oil, no fillers, no additives, no coconut oil already added into it. So these are great for a diffuser, or if you're making your own blend of rollers, this is the way to go. Then we also have the touch rollers, and touch means that it's already been pre-diluted with fractionated coconut oil. So this first one that we're going to talk about is Motivate. Motivate is exactly that. If you feel like you are down and you're like, I just can't get going, just pop the cap off of this and smell it. Put a few drops in a diffuser. Put this behind your ears, on the back of your neck. Smell it. Put it on your wrists, and then just smell it throughout the day. You could even put this on the bottom of your feet. The bottom of your feet is a great place to put essential oils because the pores are the largest and they are easily absorbed up into your bloodstream that way. So Motivate is a blend of peppermint, clementine, coriander, yuzu, melissa, which is also lemon balm, rosemary, and vanilla. Now, I was looking up different essential oils like that are really good for like seasonal emotions or just emotions, big emotions that, getting you down in general. And yuzu and peppermint and any citrus basically came up. Melissa is also another really, really good one. So this is really great to kind of get you up and get you going. Another one that is like that is cheer. You're feeling down, bust out some cheer, get you up and going. So this is a blend of like citruses and mints, right? The Motivate is citruses and mints. That is my like go-to. Peppermint and wild orange in a diffuser is usually my go-to of like, wake me up, because mint will wake you up and citrus oils put you in a good mood. So that's great for Motivate. And then the cheer blend, it has a blend of citrus and spice. So we've got wild orange, clove, star anise, Buddha wood, which is also grounding, but kind of a spice oil, vanilla, ginger, another spice, cinnamon. And I cannot see that last one. My eyes are starting to go bad. I don't like that, you guys. But yes, so you have our Motivate is our citrus and mint. Cheer is our citrus and spice. Okay, so that's really, really, really good. Okay, get you going. Next one, as I'm dropping things all over the place, we have passion. Now, passion is great for something like, Valentine's Day that we just had, but it's also if you've lost the passion in your life, you have lost the drive to do anything, and you're like, what do I need in my life? What am I looking for? What is my passion? Passion is the way to go. This one is a great for a personal like perfume. I'm going to be rubbing these all on my hand. I actually made some candles with this at one point with this passion oil, and it's got spices in it. So this is the only one, because it has also some like really expensive oils in it, that this small bottle has a little bit of coconut oil already diluted down into it, just because they needed to make it affordable, because it has oils like jasmine and sandalwood, ylang ylang, orange, magnolia, lemon. It also has rose, bergamot. So this one is really good because a lot of the oils that are in a lot of these blends are ones that I'm going to be talking about today. But passion itself, it's a blend of like, it has the citruses and the florals. And it just has a little bit of spice to some of it, but it's mostly the citruses and the florals. And it is a great regular perfume because you know how many perfumes out there are on the market that it's just all chemicals. And it's gonna mess, it's just not good. It's very toxic. So having something like a pure fume, like a perfume like this, passion is a great scent. I wish we had smell-o-vision, but it is florals and citruses there. Oh, this one's easier to read. It also has cardamom, jasmine. Yeah, so the expensive oils are in this puppy. Okay. So there's cheer, motivate, passion. Then we have oils that are more calming. So if you're more on the amped up side of it, instead of the downside, you're amped up and you need to be brought back down, these next few ones are for you. So we have Console. Console is our comforting blend. So if you're going through something very difficult and you need some help, you need like a big hug, Console is going to be the one for you. So this one has frankincense, patchouli, ylang ylang, lavender, amyris, sandalwood, osmanthus. So florals and tree oils are going to be here first. So the tree oils are going to help with the grounding, but it also has like the patchouli, which is very calming and very zen-like. And then the lavender, the florals are going to help calm and bring you comfort, right? So that's Console. So this is a really great one to have in your arsenal as well. Then we have peace. You need some peace in your life. This one is our reassuring blend. And peace has vetiver, which is the number one, like knock me the heck out or calm me the heck down oil. And then it also has lavender, ylang ylang, frankincense, and it has spearmint, so a little bit of mint in it. But it has a lot of the same oils as Console, but a little bit different. The Peace has, I think the biggest one is the vetiver, because that's really like calm me down, bring me peace, bring me back down again. So that's a really great one to have as well. And then we have Forgive, which is our renewing blend. So if you have something in your life that you need to let go of, forgiveness is not necessarily about the other person. Forgiveness is also sometimes forgiving ourselves. And even if we're forgiving somebody else, it's not that we accept what they did, but it's letting it go. And sometimes that's a very difficult thing to do. And so sometimes people smell forgive and they're like, "Ooh, I really don't like that." Maybe they're not ready to deal with that emotional part of it yet. But then as they're working on things and they become, ready to be able to deal with those emotions, yeah, Forgive is a good one to have. So Forgive is a blend of spruce. So this one's going to have a lot of grounding oils. Bergamot, which is a citrus oil, juniper berry, myrrh, so a lot of tree oils, arbor vitae, tree, nootka, tree, thyme, which is a spice, and citronella. So again, a blend that helps you kind of let things go. So with these 6 that we have, so we have Motivate, which is our encouraging blend, Cheer, which is our uplifting blend, Passion, which is our inspiring blend, Console, which is our comforting blend, Peace, which is our reassuring blend, and Renewing blend, Forgive, our renewing blend. Those 6, you could have a little bit of everything that you would need right there. So a few other things that I kind of wanted to talk about. Citrus oils on the regular kind of help boost you up and put you into a good mood. Some of these are wild orange. We have lemon. We have lime. Citrus Bliss is a great blend of a bunch of different essential oils, citrus oils, tangerine, bergamot. We even have green mandarin, red mandarin. Also, there's a lot of citrus oils in our purified blend, not something that you would normally think about, but it has a lot of citrus oils in it. Citrus oils, just as a safety measure, if you put it on your skin and then go out into the sun, they're photosensitive, so you could burn easily. So if this is one that you normally put behind your ears or the back of your neck, make sure your hair is down covering that area, or you can put it on your feet or on your wrists and just make sure those areas are covered up, just because photosensitivity is a real thing. Just kind of like when you take an antibiotic and they say stay out of the sun for a little bit. Now, if you use these internally, it doesn't have that same effect. It's only if you apply them to the skin. We do have a couple of different lotions. If you add them to other things, it's not as potent. But if you so you can still probably go out into the sun, but just be keenly aware of what's going on there. So there's that. I also talked about different oils that we have that are blends that have these different oils in them as well. On Guard, our protective blend. On Guard has citrus in it. It has wild orange, but then it also has clove, cinnamon bark, and rosemary, and eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a good one for emotions as well, but wild orange, like if you can't find any other oils, but you've got On Guard and you need help boosting you up again, use it because it's got the oil inside of it. Now, if you need help kind of calming down, relaxing a little bit, something like a floral oil is usually your way to go. If you feel like you need a hug, think of a rose or think of a flower that is like wrapping around itself, right? So a blue lotus or a rose are really great ones. So these are a few that I have right here just on the regular. We've got magnolia. This one reminds me of home because we have a magnolia tree right out front. It was really funny the first time I smelled it. I was like, oh, interesting. Memories of home. Then we have rose. This one, it's one of the more expensive ones, but if you can catch this one on sale, it is totally worth it. I even pay this full price now. Not only is rose good for your skin, it is great for your emotions. You put some rose right over your heart if you're having a hard time. It kind of helps like, okay, I can handle this. So rose is a great one to have as well. We have jasmine, our Jasmine Absolute in a touch roller. Divana is another one, oil of the divine. And then neroli. This is one of my daughter's favorites. It's kind of like brings her back, like if she's stressed out about school and everything that's going on. Neroli is her like, let's calm down kind of oil. And then of course, we have our entire adaptive line. Adaptive in a roller is fantastic. Back of your neck, brainstem right there is going to really help those emotions. But then also we have it in a diffuser, like you have a regular oil bottle like this of adaptive that's 10% off this month that you can throw in a diffuser. And then we also have our adaptive capsules. And the other thing I wanted to talk about really quick is we also have a lot of these oils in like dropper bottles for the diffuser. Lavender and then petitgrain. Petitgrain is actually the bark of the bitter orange, no, the flower of the bitter orange tree. No, it is the bark of the bitter orange tree. But they call this the man's lavender because people sometimes don't like the smell of lavender, or they have something associated that they're like, I just don't like florals. I don't like that, but I need the calming effects of lavender. Petitgrain is the way to go. A lot of the same chemical compounds and makeups in lavender that helps with the relaxing and the calming are in petitgrain, but it doesn't have that floral lavendery smell. So kind of keep that in mind as well. So we went through a lot, but something else I want you to think of, your smell, your nose, and how you feel are connected. Because as you smell things, it reaches that frontal lobe of your brain that affects all of the emotions in your body. So as you smell something, and with that magnolia, how it reminded me of home, or if you bake cookies and it reminds you of grandma, or you have a certain smell that like, it helps your emotions. So citrus oils, if you just have a diffuser going at all times, even if you're not feeling down, have a diffuser with some citrus and some mint going on a regular basis, or adaptive and wild orange is another one of my go-to combos. But have those going on a regular basis, because sometimes when we get into that state of downward emotional spiral, it's it's almost like it's too late. It's harder to get back out of it. But we're like preemptively trying to like prepare for like something that may occur, and we start using these beforehand, then maybe those things might not ever happen. Does that make sense? So having that diffuser going at all times with something in it is going to be helpful, because as you smell it, it gets to that frontal lobe of your brain and it really affects your entire system, nervous system after that. So those are our emotional seasonal threats. If you have any questions or if you have any specifics that you need help with, reach out to me, send me a message, go ahead and put it in the comments of the YouTube video that you're watching here. If you're watching the replay, I'm going to go to the comments. Are you serious, Kimberly? You do not have petitgrain? Petitgrain is the one oil I may not actually have. That's so funny. I thought you had everything. And then yes, prevention. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Thank you so much. So if you're using these oils as a prevention for things, especially if you know you're susceptible to those types of things. So emotional oils, all of our emotional aromatherapy stuff, floral oils, citrus oils. Citrus oils is the let's get me out of my funk, and the floral oils are like, let's bring me down and calm me down. Those are usually generally the way to go. You're going to find out what works best for you. Each person's chemical makeup is different, and so what may work amazing for me may not work for somebody else, and vice versa. So experiment. There's no wrong way to try these out. Just try a little bit here and there. Try one every single day and see which one works for you best. And then also making sure you're taking care of yourself, making sure you're getting proper nutrition, making sure you're getting proper sleep, making sure you're getting enough water during the day. These are the basic elements of life that affect everything else that go on. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have a great day, and we will see you next time.